All right, my loves, I am Amity Rose, a certified hypnotherapist and transformation coach with the best video ever on toxic money beliefs, and you've got them. We all do. If you've grown up in the system in which we live, with the society in which we live, there's toxic money beliefs running through the whole system. Anywho, let's start with number one. Money is bad. I know. So if you believe money is bad, subconsciously, you are going to do everything in your power, and this is like automated behavior, right? You don't think about it. Your subconscious, it has all your automated behavior, and you're not really even in the know of what's happening. It just happens, like how you walk and eat and talk. If subconsciously you have a belief that money is bad, and you're literally born into a world where that's what they teach you, so it's very likely that you have this belief. You are not gonna want money. Even if with your conscious mind, which is only about 12% of your working mind, you desire money. The other part of your mind, which makes up about 88%, if it has a belief rooted in there that money is bad, no matter how much you think that you like really want money, to pay your bills and buy food and maybe a nice car or whatever, it's not gonna happen, because deep down in the subconscious, you believe money is bad. So, as much as you desire it, and as much as you want it, the only way to transform that is you have to go into the subconscious, you have to go to the root of money is bad. Where did that come from? And you don't even have to know where it come from, because I just told you where it came from. We've all been programmed with that one, so it's like kind of a universal idea. Money's bad. Your job, if you're trying to create any kind of wealth, your job is to remove that and change it. So you can do the opposite. Money is good, which it is, because it's just a resource that we exchange, in order to live. So it would be really, 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 really helpful for you to change the idea of money is bad to money is good. Money helps me live. Money helps support myself and my family. Money allows me to put gas in my car. Money allows me to pay my phone bill. Money allows me to, get the clothes to put on my body. Money allows me to buy beautiful gifts for my family. I mean, money's good. It's a really, really good thing to have money to be able to do these beautiful things. So however you need to get there, and I can give you a couple of techniques. Hypnosis is gonna be your top one, just because it goes straight to the subconscious and it's very easy. So you can work with a professional to have hypnosis sessions that are tailored exactly to changing your toxic money beliefs. If you're interested in booking a session with me, the link is in the notes. That's gonna be your best and easiest, most subtle way. You go into the root and you're changing the association with money from negative to positive. So that's one way you can do it. And another way is you can actually cognitively do some journaling or even talking it out. Like, how can I come to believe that money is good? If that's the belief that you're trying to anchor in and let go of money is bad, but anchor in money is good, where's the evidence? How can I anchor that into my truth, into my now? And I just gave you a bunch, right? Are you able to pay your bills? Are you able to help your family out? Are you able to buy clothes when you need them? Those are all really good reasons to believe that money is good. So you just kind of do some digging, and you can write this out, you can journal it, you can talk about it, just like I am doing now with you guys. However you get there, what you want to do is anchor in that new belief. Where's the evidence that money is good? And you'll find it, because let me just give you a quick note. If you're having some trouble on moving from money is bad to money is good, money is just money. It's just paper. Like, there's a machine, they take paper that's from a tree and they print some shit on it. Money in itself, it's neutral, it's completely neutral. What somebody does with money is a personal choice, and it just reflects the energy of the person using the money. So money is neutral. If you wanna bring in situations where money's been used in horrible situations, that's probably true, right? And there's money that's been used in amazing, totally beneficial and uplifting stories too. Money is just money. Money will amplify the person using it. That's all. So if you're gonna do good things with money, or what you deem is good, that's helpful and beneficial to yourself and others, then money with you is good. It's a good thing. So if you want to take out stories of what other people have done with money, we're talking about what do you do with money? Would money be a good tool around you, with you? Are you and money in good relation together? Would you use it for good things? And if the answer is yes, you can root that in your truth. Money is good. It's not bad. You've been fed a lie. It's a total bullshit lie, and you don't have to believe it anymore. So that's toxic money belief number 1. Let's get to number 2. There is never enough money. Have you ever felt that way? I lived my entire life, like up until like a year ago, okay? And I'm in my 30s. So this is another one that is so widespread, just like money is bad. We are programmed to believe that there's never enough. And there is. The opposite of true, there is more than enough money in the world. But again, it's just a thought form. It's another programming that they wanted you to believe to keep you itty bitty. Because who wants you in your power? Who wants you in your full power, free thinking, knowing the powerful creator that you are, that you literally can create with your imagination? You create your reality. Who wants that, right? A system doesn't want all these enlightened people. No, that would be chaos. You can't control enlightened people. I said I was gonna make another video, but now I'm like ranting about it. There's reasons why this kind of narrative is spread out. So there's never enough. And we're taught that to create that for ourselves in our own life. So if I have this underlying belief and narrative in my head that there's never enough, like even if there's enough, I won't see that. I'm only gonna see what I believe to be true. So I will always find evidence to support my belief of never enoughness. So money flows in, and I've already arranged things in my mind to where it can't be enough. So even if it like pays all my bills, this is what I used to do, guys, is bonkers. Even if the money like takes care of all my bills, then I would project into like next month, well, this amount doesn't take care of next month's bills, thereby supporting never enough, right? So it's like, it doesn't even matter the dollar amount. I would move stuff around in my head to support not enoughness. So if you are plagued with there is never enough, I dare you to look at where you do that. Look at where no matter what amount of money comes in, you arrange shit in your mind to support, see, told you, never enough. And you can actually do the opposite. So if I undid some things, right? Let's say a certain amount came in, well, it is enough to pay this, and buy groceries. So if I were to have a belief that like there's always enough, my needs are always met, then that same amount of money flowing in, I would look at it different and I would rearrange to where like it's more than enough to pay these 4 things. And then, you know, knowing more money will come to pay the other bills that I have. So same situation, different way of looking about it. And we do that. It's called the reticular activating system. And what it is our minds will scan the universe for information to support whatever it is that's in your awareness or your underlying beliefs are. So like I said in the example, if that's my belief about never enoughness, it doesn't matter what's happening. My activating system is scanning the universe and rearranging stuff to support my belief that there's just never enough. So again, like the first one, it's just a lie. It's a made up lie. There is more than enough. Resources, money, time, energy, all of it. There's more than enough. There's more than enough money for you to live abundantly and wealthy for the rest of your life. More than enough. It's actually your belief in these toxic money beliefs that has you cut off from your supply. This brings me to the third toxic money belief, and that is that I don't deserve it. I'm not worthy enough to have money. This again, I want to say is probably a universal theme. We all have it. Money is this valuable tool that we need to live and exchange goods for, and I'm not worthy to have a lot of it, right? I believe that I can get just enough or not enough, right? If I'm supporting our last belief. So worthiness plays a huge, huge role in your relationship to money. If you remember, I said money is neutral. okay? And it just amplifies where it goes. So if you got someone that wants to do some bad things and money comes, money doesn't care. It's neutral. It will just amplify whatever's happening. So the same is said when you get money into the hands of good people, you know, and I use good loosely, but it just amplifies someone's intention and purpose. So if you have a belief that you are not worthy of having money or a lot of money, that's a problem if you want to be wealthy. Because here's the thing, guys. Your birthright is wealth. You come from abundance. You come from love. You come from all that is creator source energy. Lack doesn't exist. Lack's not a thing. Lack's a human made up thing that we feed to each other. And then because we believe it, we create that in our experience. So lack doesn't actually exist. It's almost like a virtual reality game, right? You can put on the headset and you can have an experience of whatever it is that's in the game and then take off your headset. It doesn't change you as a being. So your being of abundance from source, let's say you put on these headset of being a human, right? You can have the experience through your human eyes of lack, of unworthiness, of money is bad and there is never enough. So that it's real and that you have that experience and then you learn from that, right? And you grow. And if you guys haven't caught my Are You Awake? Your spiritual evolution video, you can check it out here. And it talks about, Earth as a school and kind of what we're doing here. So there is something to be learned and gained by having these beliefs and transforming them and creating a different experience. You really learn your power. You really start to understand holy shit, this is just a program I'm running. And I can change it. Like we did from money is bad to money is good. Same with not enough and I don't deserve any. So that's a worthiness issue and you're gonna have to work on knowing your worth. Nobody can give that to you. That's something that you just exist in. You came into planet Earth with your worthiness intact. It's not anything you can earn or buy. It just is. But if you don't believe it, you're gonna have an experience of someone who doesn't believe in their worth and your life is gonna reflect that. So if, it could really help if you guys have worthiness issues, do check out my self-love video here. That could really, really help. Learn to come into yourself and just kind of love yourself a little bit more and just see your worthiness. I'm gonna film a new video on self-worth motivation, so you guys can also be on the lookout for that. And that's where we're at, guys. Your worthiness is there already. And all three of these toxic money beliefs, they're not true, or they don't have to be true for you anymore. You can do the healing to change them, because what you believe in, remember the activating system, we're scanning, we're looking for evidence to prove it's true. So if we can change money is bad to money is good. If we can change there's never enough to my God, there's always more than enough. And you just do the same process, right? Where's the evidence? Because there is evidence, and then we anchor and root that in. There is more than enough. Remember I said about changing, right? Instead of trying to pay 2 months worth of bills, right? If we just shorten it up, well, let me pay these 2 things. Is there enough? Is there enough for me to buy groceries? Yeah. Expand into the feeling of there's always more than enough. And that will start to cancel out the not enoughness and then the worthiness issue, which is gonna affect way more than your money situation. You're gonna see that reflected in your life experiences everywhere if you've got worthiness issues, but especially in the money. Check out the video that I recommended and really start to work on and seeing, again, finding your truth and grounding that in your experience. How are you worthy? Where does that exist within you? What are some examples? Where can you see that? When you hug your kids, or when you make someone smile, or you have to find your worthiness in your being and not something that you do or something that you get from the outside world. So those are the biggest toxic money wounds, you guys, and we mostly all have them, but the really, really good news is they're changeable. They're changeable, you can change them and ultimately change your reality, especially around money. So if you're looking to become a client or want to book a session, a hypnosis session with me, you can get me on the website. And I love you, and we'll see you next week.